On today's episode of the Gamer Girl podcast, Beth and Maddie get together to discuss their top 10 Kirby copy abilities. Hello, and welcome to the Gamer Girl podcast. I'm your host, Beth, and I am joined, as I am every time, by my wonderful, one-of-a-kind co-host, Maddie.
Hello.
Today, we're talking about Splatfest Results, a new Pokemon discovered in the Paldea region, the upcoming Mario trailer, Kirby copy abilities, and more. Now, let's get into one of my favorite topics of the show, the icebreaker. So today, if you're okay with it, Maddie, can I go first? My icebreaker?
Yeah.
So, what would be the most surprising scientific discovery imaginable?
Oh. Well, my immediate thought is finding aliens. Discovering aliens. Is that really that's sort of a scientific discovery, or you could... Well, that's... Yeah,
But is it surprising?
Yeah? I would be pretty surprised if we found aliens. UFOs.
Well, intelligent aliens, it's the thing... Well, the one thing I was looking at in biology class, like we did some looked over exobiology for a little bit, which is biology beyond Earth, basically. But what it is, the chances for a planet like Earth are fairly high, but as you get smaller and smaller into what would be required, like life to have developed, and then intelligent life at that. So, it just gets smaller and smaller. And intelligent life, the chances of finding intelligent life, very small.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I guess...
Science.
Okay, if they said, okay, we found some bacteria on Mars, that wouldn't surprise me. Well, yeah, I guess, well, when you think aliens, you think, like, us, but weird.
Xenomorph.
So, yeah, but as far as, like, I'm thinking, like a new, like, theory being proven true, or, like, I don't know. Something mind-blowing. Like, what would be something interesting, like the bottom of the ocean? There's something crazy.
Yeah, the bottom of something in the ocean would be cool. I think mermaids would be a pretty surprising thing. Well, not just mermaids, I guess, but mermaids that can actually communicate with humans and aren't slimy, like gross slimy like they have in some of the live action movies with mermaids. But yeah, the sea would be cool. My discovery does have to do with the sea, but it's kind of a mix of aliens and the sea.
Oh.
So mine, I think it would be really surprising and really cool if they are able to break through, I want to say Uranus. It's either Neptune or Uranus. But there is a layer of ice, and they're pretty sure there's water under it that isn't frozen. And if we were to discover life forms living in the water under either Neptune, I think it's Uranus. But anyway, under Neptune or Uranus's icy surface, I think that would be really cool and really surprising that there is life that far away from the sun. It would have to be, like, really warm-blooded to be able to survive, but it'd be cool. So, Maddie, do you have an icebreaker question? I mean, we've already broken some ice. Somewhat literally.
Do.
Hmm?
I do. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, yes.
Okay. Uh, this is a gaming related one. Pretty big question. Uh, uh, what is your most played video game of all time?
I'm gonna have to check my Switch real quick. Well,
Would it
it
be on
might
the
not be a
Switch?
Switch game. It's either Wii Sports Resort or Mario Kart Wii. Either Wii Sports Resort or Mario Kart Wii. Or I think it would be Breath of the Wild, maybe even, because on my Switch I have 300 something out, like 500 hours. But, that doesn't include the hours and hours I've spent playing it on the Wii U.
Yeah.
Because I was one of those people who originally got it on the Wii U. Deal with it. But, so anyways, I think it would probably either be Wii Sports Resort, Mario Kart Wii, or, Breath of the Wild. Because I have played that so much between my Switch and, the Wii U. So,
It's a good
I don't know
game to be
exact
your most
numbers, but
played.
I mean, all three are good games to be my most played.
Yeah.
So, what's your most played? Oh.
Well, that's the thing, I I wouldn't be surprised if it was Mario Kart Wii. Like, I have no way of calculating how many hours I've played because between my old Wii going over to people's houses, just family, like like Mario Kart and the Wii is just everywhere, you know? So I like Wii Sports as well, but I I feel like I definitely think I've played more Mario Kart than Wii Sports even because that was more of a go-to. Um, but then, but a game that I know is as far as games I have that I put hours in that I know, it would be Animal Crossing New Leaf, actually. I have played like 750 hours of New Leaf, I think, across from like 2013 to 2020.
Oh man,
Yeah.
that's a lot of hours. Like
Yeah.
the OxyClean, no, not OxyClean, the Flex Seal. That's a lot of damage, but that's a lot of hours.
Although if we're but then if we're talking like probably between Pokemon Y and Pokemon Omega Ruby, I probably have like over 500 there with those games
Yeah,
combined, maybe more. Uh, so I played a lot of Pokemon too.
cool beans, cool beans.
So
Um, nice. So with that, how about we move on to what have you been playing? So, Maddie, what have you been playing?
uh, so the Splatfest happened, and I was Team Fun.
Yeah, they were the people who died within days. She was part of the group that died within days.
Guess what? we're the only ones that could have even participated in the Splatfest because we brought our Switch, and the Switch is not gear.
Do you have Wi-Fi? Wi-Fi's not fun. Wi-Fi's gear. Wi-Fi classifies as gear. And my Switch classifies as gear as well. Because I need to use my Switch for a calculator. And conveniently, in the process of using my Switch as a calculator, I also coincidentally downloaded Splatoon 3. So, that is my argument where gear is technically the best choice here. Also, gear, you can food technically, because I brought trail mix I consider as gear. So and water's gear as well, like a water purifier as well that you can use to purify that salty seawater. So, gear, some may argue, is choose all, but technically gear is the only smart choice here, because you can technically get everything, but gear can, under the umbrella of gear, you have food and you have fun, because true gear is fun. Also, I would of course need a pocket knife, because my Swiss Army knife got a MacGyver stuff. That's also
Gear
how I
is the
survive.
Gear is the cheating answer. We all know it. And it's when someone asks, would you rather, and then you're just like, both. And it's like, no, that's not an option. It's the all of the above. But yeah, this podcast topic was just kind of silly though, because it really was
out of nowhere.
Yeah, like this must be a thing. This must be from something in Japan that we just don't know.
Probably. Yeah.
But yeah, I would say so we only lost by 5 points, and then Grub was just in the dust.
Yep. Rest in peace, Grub. I mean,
but
Grub at least didn't die within weeks. They had a couple within days. They died within weeks. Potentially. Also, one argument I've heard from Team Grub is chocolate switches. An edible switch. Because it's the future,
playable.
so an edible switch has been developed.
See, now we're just making up random things for our narrative. Like,
guys, if we reach 100 people on the Discord, I will eat a Switch.
No, don't say that. No.
I'll eat it right here on camera for Maddie.
Okay, oh wait, I know something fun. If we get 100 people in the Discord and like 100 subscribers, on YouTube, yeah, then we should make a Switch shaped. We can make whatever we want, like some sort of dessert or whatever, like a Switch shaped cake.
Yes, and we will also, and if we get Twitch set up before we reach 100 subscribers on YouTube and 100 people on the Discord, then we also have to reach 100 followers on Twitch. So, you guys better get started.
Yeah. Yep.
Soon, so you don't have to add Twitch into the mix. Which I already have the Twitch set up, but so videos potentially coming out.
Oh, you have it set up?
Well, I have the channel set up, but I'm still working on getting equipment. I figured why not get the channel set up? So.
Yeah. Yeah, I do not know how to do any of that stuff, but we'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out, guys. We'll figure it out. So,
So anyway, I didn't play the Splatfest as much as I was hoping to, but it was kind of frustrating because my, you know, when people play Splatoon, you always blame it on your teammates, but I'm blaming it on my teammates because it was rough.
wow.
Like it was like, and and in the last Splatfest, I was playing pro for most of the time and doing really well, and then this time we were just getting absolutely crushed. So I had to go to playing regular, and then it was a little bit
Funny.
better.
That's funny because Fun ended up winning the pro.
So what does that say about me?
No, it means it wasn't just you. All the teams you were put on were garbage.
Yeah, yeah.
It was pairing you
Everyone
up
I played
wrong.
with, and it's because like this Splatfest, I didn't really get to play with any friends. Like the time I was on, it never like worked out for anyone, and
And
you
you
were
were
on
on the wrong
team
team.
here, and
Yeah.
okay, well, I was thinking about making an account or figuring something out to be able to secretly play on another team if I had to. Uh
Yeah.
like what you did last time. Uh
Mm-hmm.
anyway, besides that in Splatoon, I did some salmon run a couple days ago for the first time in Splatoon 3.
Mm-hmm.
Uh it's fun. Uh It I really did not play much Salmon Run at all in Splatoon 2, so I couldn't really tell you if there's much of a difference, like how much it's improved because I I didn't play it much in Splatoon 2 for whatever reason. But in Splatoon 3, I'm trying to like branch out a bit, trying different weapons. Like I feel like in Splatoon 2, I was kind of just like this dualies are my thing and I do tower control and I kind of just did what I felt like I was good at. But
Yeah.
this one I trying to make things interesting. And then I also did the table turf a little bit.
Nice.
Have you tried it?
I did the first one for table turf, but
Yeah. It's really interesting.
I like
Uh
it. I liked it like the baby jelly one.
mhm. Yeah, it's strategic in a unique way. I mean, I've never really played anything like it. It's like it looks like it's like Tetris, but really it's not.
Yeah.
uh,
So,
and then
anything else you've been playing other than
yeah,
Splatoon 3?
yeah.
Such as a
Uh,
certain game?
oh, yeah, oh yeah, Mario Sunshine. Uh, yes, I haven't played it this week at all yet, but I did a little bit last week. I played it a decent amount last week, and I was just getting so frustrated by the. Okay, I started it, which I figure I'll talk about Sunshine more when we're actually doing when we finish or when we're talking about the games. Is that next episode or the episode after?
I think. Mm, I I actually
We
am gonna check the calendar real quick because I don't think I want to do it on the Halloween episode because I mentioned this a little the last episode, but we're having a guest on for the Halloween episode. So I'm just gonna pull up a calendar real quick. Um, so this one's coming out the 10th. I think the episode after. Wait, yeah, the episode after the next is when we'll release it.
Okay.
Is when we'll do it. So the episode releasing on the November 7th is when we'll discuss.
Okay.
Yeah. That's the plan.
I guess what I'll say for now
for the
is
6th.
I like the flood mechanic, I think, more than I remember. Sort of.
Anti-nostalgia glasses. See, we're having the reverse nostalgia glasses right here, folks. It is possible.
And then I started the game, and I was a little optimistic. I was like, maybe I'll have fun. And then a couple hours later, I'm so done.
Mm.
So done with this. Yeah. Whatever. I'll play more of it eventually. And just got the NSO expansion.
Yes, we did it, guys. We did it. Finally did it.
So I've only played one N64 game, and that was the one that I needed to play because it was the only Mario Kart game that left that I had technically never played. Granted, the GBA one, I don't know if I played like one cup on a friend's copy, so I don't know if that counts, but Mario Kart,
I would count it.
Okay. Well, Mario Kart 64, I've seen and was familiar with, but I've never played it at all. And my first reaction, my one word, yikes. How do people enjoy this? I know I'm hurting a lot of people's feelings right now. Oh my. Like you can go back to Double Dash, go back to Wii. It controls great.
What about the original Mario Kart on the SNES? You can't go back to that one either.
I don't like that one either. But this one, it's like when you're skidding and when you're turning, it's like the character is like moving, and then like the whole around you, like whole camera like shifts with you, and it's like very uncomfortable.
Yikes.
But then I was thinking about it, and I was thinking about it for the time. This was very good. Like the last Mario Kart, the Mario Kart game before this would, the original, and then I don't know the GBA one if that would have come out after it. I think
GBA would have come out after because Game Boy was about the same time. Was towards the end of the N6. I think it was end of the N64 and then Game Boy Advance.
Game Boy Color.
Game Boy. I thought it was a Game Boy Advanced game. Mario
Game Boy Advance. Yes, but I'm thinking Game Boy Color would have been with N64 because I was thinking like the Pokemon Stadium games, you hooked up your Game Boy to play Red, Blue, and Yellow. So that's my thought process. Yeah. Game Boy Advance is. So I was thinking for the time, like this did a lot for Mario Kart, and I could see like being at the time fun to play with friends and like way better than the original, but still like very hard to go back to. Yeah. And I'll just leave it. I'll leave it there for now. I'll say I got Gris. It's not on sale. It is. I think it's still on sale for $5. Like at the time of recording this, but by the time this episode goes out, it won't be. Okay. I think I'll wait to talk about it till I actually complete the game. It's like a 3 to 4 hour game. I'm like a little over an hour in, but it's really good. Like probably like one of the most beautiful games on Switch. Like it looks really good, and It's really nice, light, like it's a platformer, some light puzzle solving, but really where it shines is the story and the art and the music, and the whole experience is really good. So I would definitely recommend it so far. So,
Right.
what have you been playing?
I've actually been playing a handful of games. I think I'm like 4, maybe 5 hours in to Bowser's Inside Story. I don't know why I'm just gonna say this about it. I don't know why everyone was making fun of me for saying I love anatomy games. Um, don't know why people were saying that. So at least so far, and when I'm playing, I'm confused as to why people are like, oh my gosh, that's not it at all. Haha, so funny. But
Well, you're inside of Bowser, but you're not like it's not an accurate. You think that's what the inside of Bowser would really look like?
I don't. It's a cartoon. It's a video game. Of course, that's what the inside of Bowser actually looks like. Video game. So, anyways, played a little.
Maybe I need to come back to this game.
I played some Mario Odyssey. Continued playing some Mario Odyssey. I played some
You beat it, right?
Yeah, I beat it. Yeah.
A while ago. And then you were trashing it.
Oh yeah, it is. I don't know why people are like, oh my gosh, this is so awesome. I'm like, it's just cat capturing. Sunshine is better.
What? Oh. I don't even know what to say. Like, I don't. The happy is the fun part of the game. Like,
kind of boring in my opinion.
Okay, what do you think compared to Galaxy? Have you even played Galaxy?
A little.
Okay. How does it compare to Galaxy?
I think Galaxy is definitely better than Odyssey.
Okay.
There is no contest. No contest. Galaxy is the best Mario 3D Mario game.
Cool, high five. Woo!
Woo! Well, okay, Mario 3D World is really fun.
I agree, but it's technically not a 3D Mario.
Multiplayer, but I mean, it has 3D in the title. What are you talking about? It's totally a 3D Mario. But also Pokemon Legends Arceus. Continuing with that. I'm a 2. I don't know if I was 2 stars last time we talked, but I'm 2 stars. I was playing through some Sunshine. Because everyone's like, oh my gosh, it's not as good as you remember it. Oh my gosh. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to go back and play it. I'm going to see just how awesome of a game it is. And maybe I'll think differently after I finish it.
You still think it's better than Odyssey?
I still think it's better than Odyssey.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. Pokemon Shield. I picked that game up. Haven't picked that up in a year. I decided, you know what, I'm going to do some Pokemon Shield. Get ready for the new games. Also, I
started over?
No, I just was doing a raid. I did a raid and just to get ready, I guess, back in the raiding mood. I started Ocarina of Time on the N64. And I'm gonna prove that N64 Ocarina of Time, because I've only ever finished Ocarina of Time 3D. I am going to play through it so then I can definitively say that Ocarina of Time is better than Wind Waker. Even the original Ocarina of Time. I'm coming for you, Micah.
And
On
B,
Nintendo
like, hold
Palace.
on a second.
I'm also
Yeah.
coming for you, Maddie. And then also I was playing some Splatoon 3, doing some story mode. Doing some Salmon Run, doing some Turf War, doing some Splatfest. I didn't do as much Splatfest as I wanted to on both my profiles, but
Did you do any tricolor?
it wouldn't load tricolor for me.
I didn't do it either.
Well, I kept trying to join tricolor, and I was playing with one of my sisters. So we were a team of 2 for tricolor, and we never got put into a tricolor match. And I was like, why aren't we getting put in a tricolor match? Because tricolor matches are one of my favorite things about the new Splatoon. Splatoon 3.
I only played. I don't remember when tricolor started, but I only played that Friday night and Saturday morning. I think so. I didn't actually get to play the Splatfest when tricolor started, but yeah, I heard that was happening a lot.
I played it on Saturday afternoon because I had something going on during the morning. But so anyway, that is what I have been playing, and you said what you have been playing. So next, we would be moving on to reviews, but sadly, yet again, no one's leaving us reviews. Guys, you need to leave reviews. We need to take over the world of Nintendo podcasts. Nintendo Pals has a head start. We need to make them eat our dust. Right now, we're eating their dust. That is miles ahead of us.
I mean, they had like a 2-year head start.
They had a 1-year head start.
Oh. Okay, 1 year.
When we were celebrating our 1 year, it was like 2 months before we celebrated our 1 year. They were celebrating their 2 year. 2 or 3 months.
That's true.
So they have a 1 year and 3 month head start. Guys, we need to take over the world. Leave us subscribes on YouTube. Leave us likes on YouTube. Leave us reviews on wherever you listen to this podcast. We need you, the listeners. I'm pointing at you guys right now. Virtual, invisible pointing.
Pointing at me.
Yeah, I'm not pointing at you, man. I'm pointing at our listeners who they need to leave us 5-star reviews and subscribes and follows on Twitch eventually and join the Discord so we can take over the world of Nintendo podcasts. Maybe eventually the world, like for real, take over the world. Guys, we're going to be the first podcast to truly take over the world. Help us. We got this.
Yeah.
Thank you. So, that was that rant. Next is the news. So, not too much for the news. First of all, the Splatfest results. The best team of them all, aka Gear, Team Gear, won. Shiver has proved to be the best team leader to choose yet again.
Most boring team
I created a meme that I posted on our Discord, and you should totally go check out.
Really? I didn't see this.
It's over in... Yeah. Oh, wait, I didn't post it in ours. I'll post it in ours right now, actually. Yeah, I'll post it in ours right now. So,
kind of sad.
Anyways.
I've been posting in our own Discord.
Well, because I forgot. I know. You see, this is why you guys should join our Discord, so then I don't forget to, do this again. That way, next time, I don't forget to. Because the thing is a lot of the people on our Discord are on the other Discord. We don't have very many people unique to this Discord. It's very sad. So, anyway, Splatfest results. Shiver won. Just beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. But, so anyways.
Yeah, poor big man.
Big man.
Uh,
So, we kind of already talked about the Splatfest earlier, and what have you been
yeah,
playing?
yeah.
Okay.
Next,
Next.
Wiglet
Uh,
Wig, Wiglet Wig.
oh my gosh. I didn't listen to it with audio, so. Of Wiglet. Apparently not a branch evolutionary of Diglett. Is coming in the Paldea region. So here's my thing. I think what they're gonna do is we're gonna have Iglet. Iglett. And we're gonna get a baby form for Diglett and Wiglet, and that's where there's a branching evolution.
Oh, hold on. Iglet is an evolved form of, or a pre-evolution of Diglett?
Yes, and Wiglet.
Oh, so Iglet can evolve into Diglett or Wiglet,
Yes,
is
it
what you're.
evolves into
Uh,
Wiglet with a water stone. But it'll evolve
oh.
into Diglett naturally.
Well, I did some last minute research before we started, which is casually watching a YouTube video that just happened to conveniently come out by Loxton and Noggin, which I'll post the video in the Discord because it was a good one. And
Good deal.
talking about Wiglet, and he mentioned the idea that they could just be like or they're just like related to each other, but not actually coming from the same, like, not evolving from. It's not a regional variant, basically. It's just they have similar traits or whatever. And
Okay.
and because its inspiration is a little bit different, Wiglet seems to be based off of a garden eel, and but garden eels are down in the ocean, but Wiglet is like on the beach surface, as you can see in the trailer. So there's also a type of clam that that it sticks out kind of like from under the sand, like it sticks out of the clamshell, uh, and is white like Wiglet. A garden eels typically are not white, but have the same shape as Wiglet, so it's like a combination of both of them. So I think that's cool. I know a lot of people were not a fan of Wiglet, which I was kind of like, this looks dumb, but I think it's always cool when you hear the inspiration behind these Pokemon.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Yeah, Wiglet, it's so long. It's long. It's like the cat meme where it's like it's like the black cat and it's like the head's extended.
Yeah.
It's that, but with Diglett, and it's a white Diglett instead. This is the meme generation, guys. You have Lechonk, Smoliv, Fido. Yeah. This is the meme generation, guys.
Live for it.
So next, I think this might have already happened. I am gonna actually go check the calendar again. So yeah, when this episode is released, the Mario trailer will have already happened.
Yeah.
Maybe we should release this early and then the episode for Halloween will actually release on Halloween.
That's not a bad idea.
No,
Well,
we're releasing this.
Or we have predictions, and the listeners get to see how horribly wrong we are about how Chris Pratt voices Mario sounds.
Yeah. So, yeah, we're recording this 2 weeks in advance, guys. Just like we did with the last episode. So that's why some of our stuff might be out of date. Sorry.
Yeah.
But anyway,
I think the last episode worked, but yeah.
I think it worked.
Oh yeah,
not too much got announced.
I didn't even think about that. The next Splatfest will probably have been announced by the time this comes out.
Maybe. My prediction is, well, I've seen this on Nintendo Pals Discord, I believe. Trick, treat, or smell my feet. My idea is Kit Kats versus Reese's Peanut Butter Cups versus M&M's. There is only one selection that is actually good and delicious, and that is Kit Kats. Peanut butter and chocolate do not belong together, and M&M's, the outside of them is horrible. Horrible. You heard it here first. M&M's,
what?
Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. I don't like them. Okay, I like M&M's are like my second favorite, but I've started to like M&M's again. Okay? But for the longest time, the crunch of them drove me crazy. Crazy.
You know about why they made them like that?
So they don't melt.
Yeah, because it was for wasn't it like World War I that it was like they sent them out, and like I don't know, I should have done research before bringing up the story. I just know it had to do with not melting and like troops in World War I or II or something.
Oh, it says it was in 1941, which is post World War. I don't want to be getting my war history mixed up. I really don't want to. World War II was still going on because World War II ended in 1945. So M&Ms were first introduced commercially in 1941. Forrest Mars, senior, he got the idea after observing soldiers eating chocolate pellets with a hard shell during the Spanish Civil War. So it was so that way people in the front lines. Yeah. So that way they could have chocolate.
That's what
Nice.
What I see says M&Ms were inspired by rations given to soldiers during the Spanish Civil War.
Yep.
And in 1932, after a out with his father and business partner Forrest Mars, the Mars Candy Company moved to England, and Mars began manufacturing Mars bars for troops. So
yeah. So
anyway,
Mario trailer predictions.
Oh yeah. What are we talking about? Well, but one thing I wanted to say about the candy though is like how like in Japan, like how big are Reese's and M&M's? Like I don't know.
Yeah.
Because I know
Kit
Kit Kats are huge there. So yeah. Anyway,
Mario trailer comes out October 6th, which is before recording, but after releasing. Comes out after recording and before we've released the episode. So, anyways. I hope we get more story, and I think we are finally gonna figure out how Chris Pratt's gonna work as Mario.
I think that's all I care about.
Honestly, same.
But I do want to know, do we know, like, isn't, like, Donkey Kong in this movie?
He is.
And a lot of the Mario characters.
I wouldn't be surprised if I don't know if Pauline was revealed for the cast, but I think Pauline probably will be in it.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm wondering, like, what approach they're gonna take with the story.
Yeah.
I think it'd be funny if they went Mario Odyssey approach and is like Bowser's trying to get married to Peach. And then they have to save her.
Yeah. I don't... Waluigi... Oh, other characters who need to be... Waluigi would be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. But,
what to expect.
I kind of know what...
Like, I kind of, like, have an idea of what... Like, I think this movie's gonna look really good. Like, the animation and whatever. I think I'm not concerned that it's going to be, like, the last attempt at a Mario movie. We all know how that turned out, and that's not gonna happen.
I've actually been considering going and watching the Super Mario Bros. Movie, just to see how bad it was.
I've been thinking, like, we should watch it together.
That would be a fun live stream someday.
Now, every idea I come up with something fun for us to do, you're like, let's live stream it.
Ooh.
Now, that would be fun, though.
Yeah. Well, I've also thought about watching the Zelda series. Maybe the Mario series as well, like the TV series. That would be fun.
Yeah. I've seen some of that, but I haven't seen the Zelda series.
Yeah, I haven't seen either. I've heard people talk about the Zelda one, but never actually seen either. Seen clips of the Zelda one and Mario one, but... So, yeah. Anything else you have to add in the news before we get into another fun topic?
I have high hopes for it. I think it's gonna be good, whatever happens.
Yeah, I do too. It'd be funny if at the end credit scene for the Mario movie, it's a trailer for the Sonic 3 movie, and then it reveals that Mario's gonna be in the third Sonic movie.
That'd be crazy.
Yeah. Anyways, so, next. Questions. We have a couple questions today. So, first, we have from Presto the Magnificent. Have you ever had a near-death experience? I had to ask my parents about this one. Apparently, when I was really little, like 2 or 3, so we lived on this house, and there was a busy street going by that people would fly down, as people do. And apparently, I had like this little yellow car, right? And I'm going down the hill, and my dad grabs the end of the yellow car right as this car zips by. So I almost got hit by a car when I was like 2 or 3. So that was great.
Wow. Yeah. So, anything else?
I mean, I almost thought I was gonna die one time when I'm surfing and I see I see a fin out of the corner of my eye. I about had a heart attack there, which would have not have been good. But then I take a double take it. There's multiple fins and they're curved. There was a pod of dolphins, and I'm not kidding. If I had stretched my leg out, I could have touched them. They were really close to me. I was surfing with a group, but still, I was like, I'm going to die. I'm going to die. I'm going to be all over the news. This is going to be horrible. But then it ended up being dolphins, which was cool.
A shark grabs your leg. The rest of the group, oh well. There goes Beth.
Yeah. So, have you ever had a near-death experience, Maddie?
Yes. Well, you see, these things just seem easy for me. I'm just kidding. Yeah, well, no. Not technically no, but, but the scariest thing that I could remember, because, I mean, there has been a couple times, I don't have, like, specific times, but there has been a couple times, like, while either me being the one driving or someone else that, there's been a few times that it feels like it could have been very close to someone pulling out and hitting us or something.
Oh, yeah,
I feel
I've
like those
experienced that too whenever I'm driving. Yeah, the road is, I'm like, technically I've had multiple near-death experiences on the road.
Yeah, that's just that happens to everyone. Every day we could almost die.
Yeah.
But anyway, but more scary stuff. So when I was in middle school, I went on a beach trip with one of my friends, and her family. And we were at the beach, and it was, I don't know what the flag was, but it was very, like, lots of waves crashing down. But it was great because we had our little boards and were riding them to the shore. And I don't really remember exactly what happened, but some wave or something I just keep getting dragged, like, further and further out until
Called a rip current. Riptide.
Yeah. Until I was, like, further out than my friend, and I was, like, trying to get back. And yeah, you're supposed to swim sideways, and I knew that. So I was trying to, and she was like, "Come back," and her family was like, "Come back," and I'm like, "I can't," and I'm, like, getting further and further out, and then I'm starting to panic. So my friend's dad has to come and rescue me. Yeah. So had to go rescue me out at sea.
Oh, man.
Yeah. And then, and I was having a conversation with my mom, because I was like, I was asking her, like, have I had any near-death experiences, because I can't think of anything. And she was like, I don't think so. But then I remembered that story, and apparently it runs in the family, because my mom had a very similar experience with her friend when she was the same age as me. So,
oh,
yeah. And then also, the beach is amazing and the ocean is amazing, but also probably one of the scariest places too, because there's also been a couple times when I've just like huge waves have just crashed over me, and when it's like this weight and it's just like crashes you down and then you can't get back up, and it's
I
like
surf,
it like
Maddie. I surf.
yeah,
I've experienced the feeling multiple times.
yeah, and it's just like it knocks like the air out of you. But the scariest part is when that happens back to back. It's like it knocks you, then you try to get, and then it just knocks you again. Like, that's scary.
Yeah, it is.
So, yep. Yep, that's all I got.
Do you want to read the next question? From
Uh,
Solo something?
uh, yes, hold on. Oh, it's on your dock, isn't it?
Yeah, it's on the
So
dock. It was in
I
the
was like,
Q&A section, which that gives it a little background to it in the Q&A section, which, Solo, do you want me to say your name like Solo something? Do you want me to say your name like this? Solo something. Apparently, Solo something thought he was going to get a earful. No, I was just trying to figure out if I should... I was trying to figure out if I should just say Solo or Solo something. So...
Just don't be surprised. Beth could give you or anyone an earful at any moment. You never know. Anyway.
That's the fun about me.
Yeah. Yep. So, anyway, Solo Something says, if it's not too late, which the episode already happened, but that's okay. If no face reveal to confirm this super cool Hylian wood elf ears, then can Beth play Bach Cello Suite 1 in G major. Love classical music, and that is one of my favorite concerto pieces to sip my coffee to.
Solo something. Face reveals eventually to confirm my lovely Hylian wood elf ears. It says Highland. I wonder if it was autocorrect and I was supposed to say Hylian. But on my current new profile picture, those headphones are just to cover up my Hylian wolf ear. Hylian wood elf ears. So,
yeah.
Eventually when we do face reveals, I'll show you my lovely ears I have. But, I've actually, when I first read the question, I was like, you know what? I have been wanting to play Bach Cello Suite Number 1 in G major. So, Solo something, I will be working on that. So, technically, that can go into the what have you been playing section.
What have you been playing?
What have you been playing? Haha, so funny. I'm also gonna starting to work on a Christmas piece on my cello, which I'm thinking about starting a YouTube channel for music.
Yeah.
But so
yeah. Well, I could learn
I would
something
probably post it over on there.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah, you should do that. I've learned a couple Bach pieces on piano.
So have I.
Not in a while though, but as far as Baroque music goes, I'm currently working on something by Scarlatti.
Yeah.
So I haven't started Christmas music yet, but that's probably coming.
Yeah. I mean, you probably should start working on it. But one sec.
I can read the next question if you're good. That So,
Yeah, go ahead and read it.
okay. From Ember Aqua. First, what is your favorite Kirby game? So, because this episode's Kirby related, do you want to answer what your favorite Kirby game is?
Sure. My favorite Kirby game, the only Kirby game I've actually played, and that was with you in multiplayer mode. I guess like true Kirby game I've played, because I did play Star Allies or whatever the free one was on the Switch. But Forgotten
Okay.
Lands.
Nice.
That's the only one I've really played. I really like it.
We gotta change that.
Well, I'm thinking about playing Crystal Shards now that we have the expansion pack.
Look, I played some Crystal Shards because I have the I forget if on the Wii, I forget if it was 20th or 25th anniversary.
Yeah.
But I have the collection and Crystal Shards is on there. Kinda rough. Just like every N64 game I'm coming to realize. Ocarina of Time is not an exception. And
What about
Mario Kart
Majora's Mask?
64. I don't know because I haven't played that, but
What about
yeah, I do.
What about GoldenEye? What about Pokemon Stadium? What
I
about
haven't played.
Pokemon Stadium 2? What about Pokemon Snap?
That's one that I want to play. It'll probably be rough to go back to after new Pokemon Snap, but oh well.
Well,
Anyway, my favorite Kirby game is Epic Yarn on the Wii. There was a
one I have
3DS.
never played.
Well, that I think Epic Yarn had a co-op mode we could do. The thing about Epic Yarn is it's the easiest Kirby game, which Kirby games are already known to be easy. So that's really not the point of it, but the point is art style and the music, and it's just very cute and relaxing and just really fun. So that's why it's my favorite. Also, I think it's the first Kirby game I ever played. I'm trying to remember if I played that one or um Kirby. I want to say it's Kirby Superstars on the DS. Uh, it was a Super Nintendo game remake. Can't remember which one I played first. They both came out at a similar time.
I'm looking at it, and so you have Kirby Epic Yarn on the Wii, and then you have Kirby's Extra Epic Yarn on the 3DS.
Yeah. So you could play the demo. There is a demo. Oh wait, the eShop. Can you
I
still
don't think it's
download
closed
stuff?
yet. It closes March 31st, I'm pretty sure, I thought.
Oh.
I think you can still download demos, though. So, I'll probably have to go check that out. Next question from Ember Aqua is, who is your favorite Kirby character? This is a very easy question for me. Maybe it's a little obvious, but it's Kirby. I'm kidding. It's not Kirby. It's not Kirby. It's Bandana Waddle Dee. Ha! I got you a second time. It's not Bandana Waddle Dee either. It's Meta Knight.
Hey, that's mine too.
He's so cool looking. And he's Dark Kirby. He's basically Dark Kirby.
Yeah.
And spoiler warning, skip a couple 10 or so seconds ahead. The fight with Meta Knight in Forgotten Land is epic.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, Meta Knight, my favorite character.
Yep. Gotta love King DDD.
Ding
So,
dee 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 dee.
it is funny because Kirby was originally Popopo. So, Popopo versus DDD.
Versus meta.
Honestly, though, this sounds like something made for toddlers. Like, it's the hero Popopo against evil DDD.
That would be another series that would be fun to watch.
Of the Kirby shows, I've only seen the the Kirby cartoon, Right Back at You. I've only seen the 3 episodes that came on the anniversary Wii game, but I was such a fan of those 3 episodes, apparently, that I think I rewatched those episodes like a ridiculous amount of times.
I've only seen a part of the one where Kirby gets almost cooked and eaten alive. But yeah, so that was fun. But yeah, that's another show to add to the list that we should watch, possibly on stream. All
Is
these
that
ideas.
well, okay. I was looking up actually like where to watch that show. I think like I don't know if there's anywhere to get it besides buying the DVDs. And even then those are like very expensive now.
That is true.
Like I couldn't even I mean it's been a couple years since I looked, but like I couldn't even find it on like YouTube.
Yeah, I know. Have found the Zelda on YouTube.
Mario show, a lot of it is on YouTube.
Yeah, that too. Maybe we could try to stream your Wii and watch it that way.
3 episodes.
Yeah, just watch those 3 episodes.
Rewatched them a couple. I rewatched them a couple years ago when the power went out for an extended period of time and the internet and all that was gone during hurricane. You probably remember in 2020.
Oh gosh,
Sally.
which one hit? Oh yeah, Sally. Right. Right.
Wow. Yeah.
I've that also was when I was going through a Fortnite craze, because I think that was when the Marvel season was going on.
I think so.
That was also when I had to send my Switch in to get repaired. Yeah. I remember I grinded the Marvel season so I could have all the characters I wanted, and somehow my Switch got back to me before the season ended and I was able to level up even more. I got to like level 95.
Oh.
96 I think actually. The highest I've gotten since then was like I think is like 43 maybe. So not nearly as high.
Yeah. I think I was done with Fortnite by then, but I do remember you were playing a lot.
Yeah. But next. Oh, guys, it's your favorite segment. So, guys, Ocarina of Time is amazing. Oh, and she's back already. I didn't get to say as much as usual. Oh man.
Anytime. You had like 2 seconds. What did you say?
Oh, you're gonna have to go back and listen to find out.
No.
So
Beth,
next week. What?
saying at the before we start recording, I wanted to tell the listeners about how you said so that they know the truth. If you do this, you said that you're gonna record yourself and add in a little segment. That's the time that I glitched out, and you get to just say whatever you want about me.
Might do that. We only will find out when the episode releases, though. And her camera's glitching out.
Oh,
Do 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 do.
it's
Can't hear anything. I can't see anything. Do you want to try turning your camera off, maybe, Maddie? Oh, it's better.
how about now?
The camera unfroze. Yeah,
Oh,
try turning your camera back on. It's had to unfroze.
Okay, how about now?
It's great. Woo. So,
Okay, you're good now too.
now let's get into my favorite topic. The gamer girl topic. So, we have the big gamer girl topic, but then we also have the little gamer girl topic. So, the big gamer girl topic, just what we are. We're big girls, yeah. We're adults.
Oh, wait, I got an idea. How about the gamer girl light topic? Like there's the Switch and then the Switch Lite.
I like it. So, this is the gamer girl topic, and later we have a gamer girl light topic. So, the gamer girl topic today is top 10 Kirby copy abilities. So, Maddie, what is your number 10 Kirby copy ability?
Okay, there. Okay. My number 10 is Yo-Yo Kirby. So silly because Kirby, I don't know why, I just think it's hilarious that Kirby attacks everyone with a yo-yo.
Disclaimer on my end, I've only played Forgotten Land, so all but 2 of mine are Forgotten Land copy abilities.
It's okay.
So, yeah. This will probably change as I play more Kirby games. So,
Yeah.
number 10, the yo-yo. I'm guessing that's from Epic Yarn.
No, I'm okay, the game I was thinking, wait, Kirby Superstar. I'm looking up what the DS one was called because that's okay, yeah. Kirby Superstar Ultra is what that is the one on the DS I played a lot as well. And I remember it from there. I'm sure it's been in other ones too. But yeah.
Good deal, good deal. My number 10 is Deep Sleep. So this is the upgraded version of in Forgotten Land of the Sleep one. I picked this mainly for just the hilariousness of it, because Kirby pulls out a literal bed and just sleeps in the bed for a couple seconds. It's like, oh, you're in the middle of a fight. Oh, I'm just gonna, sleep, rest up, gain my health back.
It's like that one move in Pokemon, that you just go to sleep and regain your health.
Yeah. So, number 9. What's your number 9, Maddie?
My number 9 is Dr. Kirby. It's like Dr. Mario in Smash, but the Kirby version. So, really, he looks more like a mad scientist in some ways than a
Wait,
doctor.
are you doing like Kirby game copy abilities?
Yeah.
Okay, I was gonna be like, is this a Smash copy ability? Because we aren't
No.
talking about those
No.
yet. So.
Foreshadowing.
Okay. Foreshadowing. I was like, wait a second. Is this what he swallows Dr. Mario? Okay,
No.
good.
I was just
Good
saying
deal.
that's what it reminds me of is Dr. Mario. But it's Kirby. Dr. Kirby. I actually didn't remember. I was looking on the wiki at the. I actually don't even remember. Oh, it's from Planet Robobot, I guess. Yeah. Which I have not played Planet Robobot, even though I've heard before Forgotten Land came out, people said it was the best Kirby game in the series. And some people still think it's one of the best, so that's what I gotta go back to.
Cool.
Uh,
Yeah.
Your number 9?
My number 9 is Jet, which I was just looking up Kirby copy abilities. I kind of picked this purely because it looks kind of cute. But
I feel like I remember this.
so
Oh, it was in Kirby Superstar.
yeah, it's in Kirby Superstar. But I think it's just looks cute because Kirby has a plane-shaped jetpack and is so cute.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah.
I see a picture. I think it was in the cartoon as well. One of the episodes. Cause this you see
Oh
the
yeah,
screen.
he's so cute.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
it's the man of my dreams. So next up is your number 8. What's your number 8?
My number 8 is Wheel Kirby. Wheel Kirby turns into
Yeah, Wheel Kirby.
a wheel and then goes zoom. Also, the Kirby has a backwards cap. So
Nice.
So and what in the world? What is this from? Wheel mode? Is that in Oh, that's in Planet Robobot. See, this is another reason I need to play Planet Planet Robobot. Look at that thing.
Man. It looks epic.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So my 8.
Yep.
My 8 I just last minute changed because technically this is a Kirby game. But and you made me think of it with Wheel Kirby. So my number 8 was originally Poison. Because Kirby looks like he could kill you. But now I changed my number 8 to Donut Kirby. If that's applicable. So, I don't know. Well, no, that's not a copy ability. You know what? It's Poison. We're sticking with Poison. It's in,
Donut Kirby.
Buffet. It's in Dream
Dream
Buffet.
Buffet?
Yeah, which is
Oh.
why I'm like, wait, I don't. Yeah, you know what, guys? It's poison. I just thought it looked cool. Yeah.
Okay.
So. Anyway, so yeah, my number 8 is poison. I thought it looked cool.
This.
So yeah, they're called copy food abilities. I thought the
That's
donut
a
was cool.
dream buffet. That's another one. Maybe we should get and play
I've looked at
sometime.
buying it now that I have some money.
Yeah. Well,
From a mess that happened. But,
no, remember the conversation on Nintendo's Palace Discord? You've got to get an electric car.
yeah. Just get an electric car, guys. Then you don't have to worry about paying for gas. And then it's just a couple, like 3 Uber rides or so, and you have a Kirby, a game.
Explain the origin of that joke for people that don't know. What happened?
Yeah.
Someone
What?
someone was like, "Will you buy Dream Buffet for me?" And then it turned into like, "Oh well, if you were it to get $15, you could work as an Uber driver for this many drives." And then I was like, "Well, but then you'd have to like take gas prices into account." And
And then
then
I said
someone was,
electric car.
yeah, because then there
And I
was
was like,
nanny
it's an
gas.
electric car.
And
Because
then
an electric
and
car is so much cheaper than.
yeah, so buy an electric car to be an Uber driver to get the $15 for the game.
Yeah. I
There's
mean, if you have
what
enough money to buy an electric car, and you can't buy a Kirby Dream Buffet, I think we have a problem.
you know, that was like one of the a lot usually like when I'm messaging people and I send the crying with laughter emoji, I'm not actually crying with laughter, but that was just so funny. I was just like cracking up.
Yeah. So next is number 7. What's your number 7?
Parasol Kirby,
Parasol Kirby.
because
Interesting.
you get a parasol
That's a good
and
reason.
and I like when you jump in the air and you're floating and then you just sway in the air and float, and it's very cute. And then
And it
when you're
just
on land, you fold it up and oh yeah, or you can uh attack King DDD in the cartoon with it, but you fold
yeah.
it up and you go ha 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 with
Like Mary Poppins.
did Mary Poppins do that? Did she go use it like a sword?
Who knows?
Behind the scenes.
Now that I think about Kirby games, though, I'm like, I think I played it on the Wii U because you could unlock games with the amiibo.
Oh
I think
yeah,
I did end up doing like
the NES game one. I remember that.
yeah.
Like with the you scan the amiibo and then you get like to do a level of a game or
Yeah, well,
something.
you get to do like basically a save point in a suspend point, various suspend points in the NSO online stuff. But so my number 7 is Crystal Needle. I think it just looks very pretty. This is another upgrade in Forgotten Land. From this point on, all of mine are in Forgotten Land, so I don't have to keep saying that. But Crystal Needle, I really like it. It's very pretty. And you get to attack people with it. Yeah. So, number 6. What is your number 6, Maddie?
Ninja Kirby.
I didn't know that existed. What? Must see this Ninja Kirby. It is beautiful. I
Ninja
must
Kirby?
have it. Apparently there's a Ninja Kirby plush. I must
I feel like I think Ninja Kirby's been in a lot, if not almost all. Well, it first appeared in Kirby Superstar, and I think it's pretty much been in all of the games since. So,
yeah.
it's a staple.
I mean, it hasn't been in it wasn't in the most recent.
It wasn't in Forgotten Land at all?
It's not in Forgotten Land, no.
Oh.
I think it is.
Kind of weird.
I can check, but I don't think it is.
Yeah, I'm looking. I don't think so. What just happened? Okay.
DLC.
Yeah, I don't think so. DLC?
It's probably like people predicting DLC. That would be cool.
In Forgotten Land?
Yeah.
I feel like that would have happened in the last direct if that was gonna happen.
Yeah.
Okay, I got distracted by.
We did get
that.
distracted.
What is there's an ad for an anime coming out this month on Netflix. I'm trying to figure out what it is. That is
that's
extremely off topic. That's so important. Anyway. My number 6 is Ninja Kirby.
Yeah. And my number 6 is Storm Tornado.
Oh, that's a cool one.
Yeah. Kirby becomes lightning. And powerful wind. Need to go through this fast or we're gonna hit 2 hours again. And our goal is to not hit 2 hours again. Oh, wow. So number 5's halfway through.
What are we at right now for time?
An hour and a half.
Oh. Okay. I thought this would be a shorter episode.
I did too.
Whatever.
Well, there have been a couple in the past. Quick rant. Not rant, I guess, but quickly. In the past, there have been ones that's like, oh, this is gonna be such a short episode. Like, Zelda Art Styles ended up being like an hour 48 minutes.
What did we talk about? What did we even do?
I don't remember. I need to re-listen to the episode, I guess. But, anyways.
Should be our running joke. That should be our running joke, though. The beginning of every episode. Welcome to the Gamer Girl Podcast, where we think it's going to be a short episode, but you know it's not.
Yep. So what is your number 5, Maddie?
Ice Kirby. Ice Kirby.
Nice.
Yep. Because what I like about this one is Kirby moves around like he's ice skating. What are you doing?
I'm putting my mic, their mic cover over my nose. Because why not?
You could turn it sideways, and it could be like Wiglet's mouth.
Or just even do... I'm Wiglet. I should never have existed.
Except it needs to be pink.
Yeah.
What are we doing right now? What are you doing?
No, we're trying to shave time off and look at us getting distracted.
That was totally on you, okay? You were like throwing the blame on me, like, oh, this episode's forever, and then you're over here just like, here.
Yeah.
This is my AirPods case. So nice.
So nice.
What you
Oh, I love my Switch so much.
Put it in the generator on one of the discords we're in shows compatibility with people in the server, but you can do compatibility with bots. Let's have compatibility with your Nintendo Switch. Yeah.
We need to get back on topic. So, number 5.
Know. I told you my number 5.
Sorry,
Ice
what
Kirby.
was it? Oh, yeah.
Ice Kirby.
Yes. Space Ranger.
Because
is mine.
Yours is Space Ranger?
Yeah.
To keep like looking them up because I can't remember what they look like.
Kirby basically shoots a nuke.
Oh.
Well,
Was this
it's in Forgotten Land. It's the final upgrade for the Ranger.
Oh.
But anyways.
Yeah. That's
Kinda
cool.
Shoots it. Yeah. He shoots it and then it gets bigger and bigger. Oh, number 4. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That's one thing I liked about Forgotten Land was like all the upgrades.
Yeah, that's one thing I like about it too.
But my number 4 is Mike Kirby, which is I just looked it up and
nice.
What I got was the reason hello. We're a little distracted at the moment, as listeners can see. I'm going to explain Mike Kirby, and the reason Mike Kirby is my number 4 is because it is just Kirby screaming into the mic, and that is what deals damage. So just imagine just high-pitched Kirby screaming, "Oh yeah!" And it just kills everything in sight.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I'm back, guys.
Are you good?
Yeah. We need to get chopping.
Okay. Your number 4?
Blizzard Ice.
Nice.
One thing I love about Forgotten Land is how Kirby just ice skates across the levels. It's beautiful. Beautiful. Also, you can ice skate across lava. Now we get into the big ones. Number 3. Go, go, go.
My number 3 is a classic. Cutter Kirby. Throws the boomerangs and has a cool looking hat.
Yeah.
Its upgrades in Forgotten Land look cool as well.
Yeah, one of its upgrades, the Chalk Rom Cutter, was one of my honorable mentions.
Yeah. Okay.
My number
You're
3 is Meta Knight Sword +1.
oh,
It says +1
that's
on it.
cool.
I don't know why, but my Meta Knight Sword, it's epic. Kirby turns into Meta Knight, basically. Yeah. Number 2.
Okay, my number 2 is Stone Kirby. And the reason why is because every time Stone Kirby turns into a different statue, and it's really funny. If you lovely listeners know what I'm talking about, or if you don't, go look it up because it's funny. Kirby can turn into a bunch of different things.
Cool. That's
What's your
cool.
number 2?
My
Yeah.
number 2 is Dragonfire Kirby.
Oh.
Yeah.
That
I really like
one's
how
pretty
cool
cool.
it looks.
Yeah.
So,
All right.
honorable mentions Spitfire, real quick.
Okay. Okay. Honorable mentions. Water, fire, beam.
Nice. My honorable mentions Chopram Cutter, Homing Bomb, Clutter Needle, Frosty Ice. Frosty Ice, real quick, it's because of how adorable the hat looks. So, the moment you've all been waiting for. Number 1. What is your number 1, Maddie?
We might actually have the same number
I
1.
think we might have the same number
because
1.
Because it's inspired by a character of a game.
So, ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Sword.
Sword. Yeah.
A little being in sync, babs. Yeah. Sword is the best because it is inspired by the best Nintendo not the best Nintendo characters, but the best Nintendo franchise of all time.
A little far, but okay.
The Legend of Zelda. Yes, it's inspired by Link and his beautiful chef's kiss. Chef's kiss.
Yep.
So.
Yep.
Beautiful. Next up, we have our Gamer Girl Light topic. So, we're doing top 5 Smash Kirby. Actually, quickly, real quick. We asked you all what your favorite Kirby copy ability is. From Press the Magnificent, probably one of the upgraded abilities from Forgotten Land, like Space Ranger, which was my number. That was my number 5, Space Ranger. So, good choice, Presto. And then from Solo Something, last Kirby game, the shooter gun ability. I forget its name, as this is the only Kirby game I have played. Made me feel like a Kirby cowboy. Probably referring to the Ranger ability. So, now let's really get into the Gamer Girl Light topic. So, top 5 Smash Kirby copy abilities. Madison, Maddie, what is your number 5 Kirby Smash Kirby copy ability?
My number 5 is Joker.
Oh yeah, the mask does look pretty epic.
I know, because of the mask and the hair and just the whole thing. It's funny. A lot of these are funny.
The tiny gun.
Yes.
The tiny little gun. So cute. My number 5 is Sheik. Because Kirby, the way they do like the bandages and stuff and the wrappings looks really cool, and then the little hair. Yeah. It looks pretty cool. Number 4. What's your number 4, Maddie?
Ice climbers.
Kirby in a warm winter parka, I guess, does look pretty cute.
It's adorable.
It is adorable.
That's why.
A lot of these are adorable.
Yeah.
Like my number 4, Inkling.
Oh, you're gonna see that one again.
Yeah.
What is it?
I'm getting answers to questions on the Discord, but it's not answers to our question. So, anyways, yeah, Kirby Inkling looks pretty cool, and I think it changes depending on which Inkling. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe it's just the same orange hair.
Wait, what? You said your favorite is Inkling? Or
Yeah.
your number 4, I mean? Yeah.
Yeah.
Should we just got... Oh, it was an answer to someone else's... Okay, I was confused. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, number 3. My number 3 is Lucario.
Oh, that's an honorable mention for me. It's so cute, the little Lucario hat. Adorable.
Yeah. Yep.
My number 3 is Snake. Because Kirby with a beard and like the snake, it looks adorable.
Mm-hmm.
Kirby's like trying to be tough, but in reality, he just looks so cute, so adorable. So
That's the best part of all of these.
Yeah. Yeah. So what is your number 2?
Another Pokemon, Charizard. For similar reasons as Lucario.
I don't know how it's above Lucario, but...
Really?
It looks like a Charizard skull, honestly, in my opinion.
Charizard. I think... Why did I like this one so much? I am looking at it because it's just a cute... It's just a cute little hat that looks like Charizard on it.
I don't think it's as cool as Lucario, but your choice.
I was getting some dislike of my Mario list about where I put B Mario too low or something. So
yeah, no, it was because you had wing cap above B Mario.
Oh yeah, and then I thought about it after, and I was like, yeah, I probably don't agree with that anymore.
Yeah.
So maybe I would flip Lucario and Charizard. That's okay.
My number 2 is Steve /Alex /Zombie /Enderman. Because it's just a Kirby block. It is adorable. Kirby turns into a literal block.
Yes. Love that.
So, honorable mentions, rapid fire. Go Maddie. Rapid fire.
Bowser Jr., but because it shoots a cannon out of its mouth for one of its moves. Isabelle, because it's literally just the top of Isabelle's hair, just on top of Kirby's head. It's hilarious. And then Olimar also looks hilarious. So yeah.
Olimar's hilarious. Quickly, mine are rapid fire. Luigi, because he's superior to Mario. Ganondorf, Zelda, Wii Fit Trainer, and Zero Suit Samus. Ganondorf, I think it's cool how they shoved his hair on. Zelda, it's because of the it's in all of the Smash games except Ultimate, because they switched what Zelda Ultimate's based on. Well, even though with the ones where like adult Zelda is based off of Twilight Princess Zelda, technically, they still have the little Easter egg where when Kirby swallows, copies Zelda, it's actually the headdress that young Zelda wears in Ocarina of Time. And Majora's Mask too, technically, in like a 1-minute cutscene, but so I was like, oh, that's really cool, because the original Zelda in Smash Bros. Was Ocarina of Time Zelda, and the fact that they made it so when Kirby swallows, copies Zelda, it's Ocarina of Time, young Zelda, kid Zelda. It's really cool. Wii Fit Trainer, Kirby turns white with black hair. I think it's kind of cute. And then Zero Suit Samus, he kind of looks like he's trying to be like a Japanese ninja with like a bit, or not a ninja, I guess, but like with like the big black bun, but it's blonde instead of black. So yeah. Number 1. What is your number 1, Maddie?
Number 1 was one that was already on your list way too low. Inkling.
Oh, okay.
Inkling
I don't
is
think
amazing.
it's the best one, clearly, but whatever.
No, I think I can guess what your number 1 is, but the ink hair on Kirby is just so adorable. Yeah.
Well, that's why it was at least on my list.
Like, look at it.
I know, he's precious. All of Kirby is precious. He could totally destroy you in one hit.
Look at that!
Cute.
I know, with his little gun. His little
ink gun. So cute.
Yeah.
So my number 1, we kind of already discussed it a little, because there is a copy ability based off of this. This Smash Kirby copy ability is technically based off of a copy ability that is based off of the person that Kirby gets this Smash Kirby copy ability from. So, I do really like the Link one because it's true, but I think I have to go with Toon Link because it has the Toon Bow. And the Toon Bow on Kirby looks adorable. So yeah. That has been top 10 Kirby copy abilities, top 5 Smash Kirby copy abilities. Do you have any last minute things to add before I wrap it up with a bow? We've wrapped it up with a bow.
Polio!
That should have been your closing remark, Maddie. It's okay. So, thank you for joining us once again for another wonderful, one-of-a-kind episode of your favorite Nintendo podcast, the Gamer Girl Podcast. Please leave us a 5-star review wherever you listen to the podcast. We only accept 5 stars. Anything below that is unacceptable. And we will hunt you down. And we will make you play. And we will make you defeat Mario 64.
Yikes. Yeah, you only want to leave 5-star reviews.
And you must complete it in under 5 hours.
Oh.
That's like
better
half
speed run.
Speed running is under 30 minutes, I think.
I was gonna say do all sorts of glitches and crazy stuff. It's actually interesting to watch.
It is, so. Also, you can go find us at the Gamer Girl Podcast on Instagram, where you can go message us there if you want to, or if you want to message us another way, you can leave us an email at thegamergirlpodcast@gmail.com. Or you can go comment on the YouTube episode for this, for today's episode. Go leave us a subscribe on YouTube. That also helps out a ton. Also, potentially go leave us a follow on Twitch, maybe. I might leave the link to that in the description or over on our website. I'll probably put it on the website. Trying to think. Also,
Discord.
feel free to answer. Oh yeah, join the Discord. Please. Like we said, if we reach 100, some special stuff's gonna happen. So, I'm trying to think. Also, feel free to go insert the questions on Spotify. So, without further ado, thank you again for tuning into the Gamer Girl Podcast, the best of the best in Nintendo podcasts. I have been your host, Beth, joined by my co-host, Maddie. Thank you for tuning in. Have a lovely day. Bye.